Happy Aries Equinox to you as the sun enters Aries at 11:06 p.m. That's Eastern Time on March 19th. And this is the beginning of a whole new 12-month cycle, as we know. And it is also a time to look at what you're ready to begin. Now, something interesting always happens as we transition from Pisces into Aries. And what occurs is that the final degrees of Pisces are a bit like those moments right before you wake up, right before you come back to your body. And it could be a place where you feel that a lot of messages come through, that there are downloads happening, that there's things happening in your dream state. And then as soon as we wake up in the morning, when you are back to your body and you're consciously waking up, that is connected to this energy of the Aries cycle beginning, because Aries is the beginning of what we're ready to take on, what we're initiating, what we're going into for the day ahead. And so Pisces is where we have been able to surrender into the dream state, allow things to flow and glide and move about. And then Aries is coming right back into the present moment, into the body. And it's when your eyes first wake up, your body, your mind, yourself, you're alert and you're ready to go. So part of what we start here with the Aries Equinox is a new awakening to what we've previously been moving through. And do you ever have that feeling where right when you wake up, you remember something in your dream state? You remember the message, the imagery, what you were feeling, and then you try to recall it later in the day and you can't? So there's something about a fresh awakening here that occurs at the spring equinox. And I realize it's the fall equinox in the southern hemisphere. But this Aries cycle, it's meant to give you a new level of alertness, but it feels like there could be something too that your understanding is really important to bring into the new cycle. And this is going to be different for everybody, so simply trust it for yourself. But do you ever feel like you get some of your most clear, insightful, vivid messages right before you wake up? And you wake up and you're like, oh my goodness, I know what to do today. Or, you have a vision or understanding of something that's important. A message from your spirit guides, a message from your soul. I feel like there's something about the transition this time of year that puts us into greater connection with not only our energy that goes out into all these different spheres and all these different areas, but how we bring it back into right now, into the present moment. Because Aries energy is about the present moment. It's about your gut instinct. It's about what you are sensing and feeling before you even understand why. And you can understand it through the cycle of the zodiac wheel, which is how Aries is that first feeling, that first instinctual, primal response, reaction, whatever you want to call it. And it's that desire to initiate, to begin. Then we move into Taurus energy, which is about determining what is essential, what you need, what works. Then we enter Gemini, which is the mind. So both Aries and Taurus are pre-verbal in the zodiac wheel. And I know you're probably thinking, a lot of Aries and Tauruses who can speak pretty well. But what I'm saying is that this is a part of your energy that is actually guiding you to move forward before you know why, before you have all the details, all the information. It is an initiation. In Tarot, it's the Fool. It's the desire to begin something. And I feel like we're supposed to trust what that is and what we've been working through as well through Pisces season. But there could be something here that you have a whole new level of awareness around, a whole new level of understanding. And then the energy is going to pick up as we move into Aries season, because coming up in just 2 days, the sun sextiles Pluto, bringing in more power, more desire for change, more independence. Then we have on March 25th, the Libra full moon lunar eclipse. Then as we move into April, we have the second eclipse in the cycle. We have the Aries solar eclipse on April 8th. And that's a solar eclipse that's moving across the US. So we're entering into active energies here, more active, but we can be more spiritually aware. We can even trust more of what we're feeling before we understand why, before we have more information or specifics. So this is going to be a big Aries season, and I hope that you're able to lean into that, to trust yourself as you move into that. And I hope you also feel the excitement and momentum for what you are creating next and what you're moving into next as well. So I'll be back shortly with a video on the Sun sextile Pluto energy, and also I'll have one for you on the upcoming Libra lunar eclipse on March 25th.